Oh, hey, I am FlippedChief. Welcome to my channel. At maybe about 12 or 13 years old, I found myself interested in comic books yet again, a different kind this time. I discovered Mad magazine. At the time I had only vaguely heard of Mad, thanks to Mad TV, and that weird Cartoon Network Mad, but somehow, I now came across my own issue of the comics. This was a comic book but not, because it was a magazine, but not just a magazine. It was like a book of all the Sunday paper comics. Basically, I had only read superhero comics and didn't realize there was reading material like this out there. Fast forward to me quickly becoming a fan of Mad, now searching for a copy every time I got the chance. By now I know exactly where they usually stock the magazines. Here is where I found one of my favorite TV cartoons ever, but in book form. Bongo Comics Group was a comic book publishing company founded in 1993. The founders of the Bongo Comics included the well-known Matt Groening, most famously known as the creator of The Simpsons, Steve and Cindy Vance, and Bill Morrison. In early 2018, Bill took over as the executive editor of Mad magazine. Bongo Comics published comics related to animated television series like Futurama, The Simpsons, and even SpongeBob. Clearly Matt Groening had a big hand in this company, as the name Bongo comes from one of Matt's rabbit characters in his comic strip, Life in Hell. As of 2018, Bongo Comics is defunct. While I can understand business is business, learning this made me sad as I enjoyed the Futurama comics. Futurama Comics was based off the Futurama show. Even when the show had 2 cancellations, the comic remained going. The comic was released bi-monthly, and after the show ended, this would be the only official new Futurama content being made. Each issue was around 27 pages long. There were parodies of the usual comic book coupons and even a fan art and letters section. Sometimes the comic had special editions, like for Comic Con 2000. There was a limited edition variant of the first issue. This issue featured a gold background instead of a typically red one. I'm such a big fan of Futurama and comic books respectively that I had no choice but to appreciate the two combining. Thanks to Matt having a hand in this project, the artwork and show translated well. I am sad to have seen it go, but at the same time I understand the times are changing and comic books are not exactly catching the eye of readers like they once did. Although the Futurama comics did move over to Futurama Land, the mobile app that had the comics available for digital download and games. And they even had 2 special issues of the comic for the app. I didn't really hear about that. Word just didn't get around, I guess. Much like these videos. So make sure to like this video, comment your favorite cartoon or comic below, and of course, subscribe to this channel to keep up with new videos. Goodbye everyone.